Well, the wind's a little bit on the crazy side. And, I love how they admit they have heart. They've admitted that back in WW2 they were controlling the weather. And yeah, February, right? We just had 2 weeks of snow, and now we have this. And weather that makes no sense at all. During the same time frame, I've been on Social Security disability since 2008 because I am disabled, permanently disabled. And yet, the asshole president we have, who has been in for over a year now, can't even fix the administration that is trying to throw me off of Social Security disability. Now, they claim every 7 years they can investigate you to make sure that your disability hasn't gotten any better. Okay, I can understand that, except for what I have. I have diabetic retinopathy caused by type 1 diabetes, 40 years of type 1 diabetes. And in 2008, I finally was approved for disability, Social Security disability, $800 a month. $800 a month in 2008. Now, I've not worked in 6 years because I've been disabled. Now, after COVID, mRNA, all this other nonsensical bullshit that we're putting up with in 2026, I now have been told I am no longer receiving Social Security disability because I am no longer considered to be disabled. Meanwhile, we have politicians, congressmen and women, the House, the Senate, the president, who close our country down so illegals can have fucking insurance. All this is throwing legal citizens like myself that are disabled with no cure for the disability off a system to give more money to the illegals you've already been giving it to. I get $1,370 a month. In 2008, I got $800 fucking dollars a month on Social Security disability to fucking survive. And now in 2026, you're going to throw me off the very program that I already qualified in '08 because you have people that are assholes that don't even care. You sent me a fucking form asking me about my eyesight, which has not gotten any better. Diabetic retinopathy doesn't get any better unless you get rid of diabetes type 1, which Germany's doing and China's doing, but America can't. We're too busy worrying about illegals and fake politicians that are destroying our country. Hey, how is it we need data centers and mRNA and everything? But yet, for decades, we didn't need any of that. If we're not going to an all-digital system that we don't want, why do we need data centers that take up so much electricity when my house electric in a decade has doubled for no fucking reason? I use the same amount of electricity. The watts keep going up. So a house that used to cost about $75 and a garage that cost $15 is now $300 a month for electric and over $250 for gas. AP. And because of the fact I'm disabled, voted for Trump 3 times, I'm on a list. And now they're taking me off my Social Security disability, even though it is a fucking fact. Type 1 diabetes is uncurable right now. And I am not in any better shape. I still have absolutely no vision in the one eye has been destroyed from the diabetic retinopathy, and it's still in the other eye. It's part of being a diabetic. And these motherfuckers are telling me I no longer qualify for disability in 2026. Yeah. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. I have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, already documented nerve damage due to the diabetes, on top of a bunch of other fucking problems and issues from being diabetic for 40 years. And that's the thanks you get as a legal American citizen whose family has fought for this fucking country and died for this fucking country. These worthless fucking communist, demonic, cocksucking politicians and all their bullshit. Nothing has gotten better in 50 years. Fine. You just did that the last 5 years with COVID, mRNA. There isn't one person alive today that took the mRNA vaccine because they took the mRNA vaccine. Funny, it's 2026. The news never covers anything except today. Finally, the Epstein Files stuff comes out, which is funny. I've been talking with a couple people about that, how local news, I watch the weather and you never ever see, ever, have I seen anything about Epstein until yesterday. And yet, the media did Trump in 2015, 2016, his whole presidency, the 4 years he wasn't president, and this year that he is president, you know, the ones that ran his name through the mud and all that. How is it he hasn't done a fucking thing to stop that? Being on the same end that I'm on right now. You speak up. And what happened? I got attacked on YouTube. They shut our channels down. They told us we were misinforming while they misinformed the world openly and still are in 2026. And my punishment for being a white, straight Christian supporting the Republican Party because they were way less insane than the Democratic Party, again, is you're taking me off my Social Security disability. I haven't been in the fucking workforce since 2006 because I was too disabled to work. And now, after 18 years of not working, still with the same disability, still have type 1 diabetes, still have diabetic retinopathy, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, tons of other issues, again, as I stated earlier. I get thrown the fuck off. Yeah. I mean, this is how retarded it is. The area I live in, there are tons and tons of dealerships that have no cars. So now they want to build an auto mall off Capitol to have all the dealerships in one place. Well, maybe you should have thought of that before spreading them throughout every single city in every fucking state, in every fucking county. Elkhart, South Bend, Mishawaka, 3 cities, tons of dealerships. But now they want to make them all in one place. What the fuck is the point when all you do is order cars online anyway? Nobody has inventory in 2026. Nothing has gotten better since the COVID-19 outbreak that they released. Period. End of it. I said this back at the beginning. The day this shit started, we said the world will never be the same. And all they've done is pushed us towards a digital ID, digital life, everything we say we don't want, regardless of Republican or Democrat alike. We don't need fucking data centers. We need people working jobs, producing things in America that other countries want. And we're not doing that. We have generations now that are so mind-fucked, they don't know what gender they are because some fuckwit actor said, oh, hey, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Chuck Schumer should be arrested along with every single fucking Democrat that has shut this country down for illegal citizens when I, a legal fucking citizen of this country who was born into it, don't have what you're fighting for the fucking have, you son of a bitch. And you just threw me off the system I've been on for 16 years. During COVID, pay my house payment. House payment, where's my reward? Never missed an electric or gas payment. Where's my reward? No, I don't get rewarded. I get thrown off the fucking system that was created for people like me, who you take the money to give to illegals in other fucking countries. Stop sending foreign aid. America needs aid. America still needs aid, you son of a bitch. Fuck foreign. Not one foreign nation we've helped came to help us. Now have they? Fuck to the no. They have not. Fuck no, they didn't. And haven't. And all they've done is destroy America from within. I'm even more fucking proof. I voted. Holy shit. Let's count that against them. Well, don't eat fast food because that shit kills you. Ah, fuck, can't. Can't fucking, nope, got in 1 week, I've literally lost Social Security disability. Had the state Medicaid not pay for my fucking insulin, which was before I got the letter telling me that I'm no longer qualified for Social Security disability. So the fucking system knew before I went to get my prescriptions, which I went to get on a Sunday, and I had called in 2 weeks ago when we had the snowstorm that hit, and I just made it to get it, and I knew something was off because the state of Indiana and the Medicaid I'm on, which is the backup for the Medicare through disability, didn't pay the fucking insurance. They didn't pay the copay or the deductible or whatever it is for the insulin, which was only $5. Fine. 3 months supply, $5, no problem. But when you're already living at a negative $1,370, I got a $30 increase from 2025 to 2026, which doesn't even come close to covering the inflation tariff bullshit we're dealing with. And prices are up more now. Banks are about to have more fucking power than you guys ever imagined. And I'm going to tell you, and in 6 months when it happens, I'm like, I fucking told you so. They're at the point now where if you pull money out of your bank, they've given the banks the authority to ask you where the money come from or why you're putting it in and or pulling it out. And if the AI or, the system that runs the computer checking software shit flags your purchase as, not you or suspicious, they block your account until they can verify. Now, Chase wants to use your voice to verify you. Why? We have humans you talk to that can verify me. I don't need a computer system to verify me. But no, that's what they're doing. So, even if you've been hiding your money in the mattresses, this, that, and the other, this is another way for them to figure out you're still surviving. Every time I have to go to the state yearly and recertify for Medicaid, even though I'm disabled, nothing changes, and they have all the information before I fucking do. Every year with taxes, guess what? I know what I'm getting before Social Security Disability would mail it to me because of the shit I would get from the state, because the state already knew in December what I was going to get in January. But I didn't. Yeah, imagine that. After verifying yearly being disabled with the same fucking disease they refuse to cure, which the longer you have it, the more things go wrong because the diabetes attacks every part of your fucking body. This is a fact. And they don't want to cure it. I've mentioned for years stem cells. I wanted to be one of the people to volunteer to see if the shit could cure me. Use my stem cell, cure my diabetes that I never asked for. Now I look at the shit in the food and think it's got to be the food and stuff that we ate. Or the stuff in the vaccines they put, because no vaccines cured anything in 175 fucking years. Way to go, Pfizer. Destroying the human race since for 175 years. Yeah. But be quiet, don't speak up, and then you do, and you get friends on YouTube who pussies because you say stuff that they might come after me because you said it. Yeah, you guys are a bunch of fucking pussies living in fear. Go ahead. I have not lived in fear. I am not in fear. I'm going to fucking fight this. And then I'm going to sue the fucking government because I think that is a justifiable lawsuit. You know for a fact I have type 1 diabetes. I am sight impaired due to the type 1 diabetes. And 18 years later, you throw me off the Social Security disability that I originally applied for in 2008 and qualified for, as I've only gotten worse throughout the decades, health-wise, as we all have. Now I don't qualify to get my piddly $1,370 a month. So they can give that extra $1,370 a month. Turn your volume down. To fucking illegals! Motherfucking illegals. And not one motherfucker. Not one. Well, if not going to do it, and you're giving me a death sentence, well, stay tuned, motherfucker. You better fucking put my Social Security disability back on. You better give me a livable wage. Because it is time, Bobby Boucher. The devil is among us. Right here. You know why the Amish Hate electric? I don't. But boy, I got to tell you, I kind of understand it now. We have a world ran by propaganda, and our pussy president propaganda that they all put on us in the first place. It's that simple. If we don't hold the parties that are doing this to us and have been doing this for probably since before Kennedy was assassinated, then we're done. I've said it before, 1776 and 2026. This is your moment to stand up and fight everything. Democrat, Republican, liberal. They're all a bunch of fucking demonic cocksuckers to me because not a one of them's doing the right thing. There aren't any less sex trafficked children in the last year. The cartel's still in every single state, and they've proven that. They know it. The government's working with them. Our government, who takes our money to fund evil, notorious shit, got busted, and that's why Trump won't come out and tell people the truth about COVID-19. Same thing as we have learned with the Epstein files. His friends will get hurt. Fuck your friends. How are you going to have friends with pedophiles, motherfucker? Friends like that? You should have a gun with empty bullet shells. That's all I got to say. I mean, what was the one that did the hunting accident? Oh, Christ, what was his name? Oh, I cannot remember. Anyway, doesn't matter. Good presidential humor, or he was running, and was it, oh, fuck's sake, who was it, Quayle? Anyhow, but yeah, welcome to 2026, where as a legal American, you have no fucking rights. They're pushing digital ID on you whether you like it or not. We're already halfway there anyway, because none of you motherfuckers pay in cash. And because it's so easy to tap a card or all that bullshit, pay online, use Amazon, brick and mortar stores are gone, mom and pop stores are gone. So eventually you're only going to be able to order from Amazon. Every time you have an issue, you'll have to call into the phone. Or my favorite, as a sighted individual, do you want me when I call you on the phone to text you or go online to fill shit out to get a human on the fucking phone? Xfinity. Now, how the fuck does that make any sense? I already called the number to talk to a human being. Not that any of the phone calls matter, because every call made in the States, 95% of them leave the States anyway. So I don't see that making America great again either. No. I don't see foreigners taking our phone calls in other shithole countries and putting them before the legal American citizens such as myself, who would gladly work some jobs like that, answering a phone to help somebody out. There are a lot of us that are disabled that don't mind helping out. Our bodies gave out because we worked our asses off keeping this fucking country above ground, only for you to fill it full of illegals, send our money there, and then bring them here and take care of them over us. Gee, stop paying fucking taxes. If everybody go to the store once a month and buy everything they needed for the whole month and not go back to the store, shit would change. It would change dramatically. The grocery stores would shit having been in one for decades for the Kroger administration. And trust me, it's true, it's damn true, having worked at Kroger's and watched how local people would come in with EBT with very small, tiny EBT numbers. Again, makes no sense because everybody should be allowed to eat and not starve. But again, you're poisoning all the fucking food, so great. But no, we can't do that. You know, if you're on Social Security disability, if you're disabled as I am, you shouldn't have to also fight to fucking eat. No one should. No kid should go hungry. Nobody should go hungry. You shouldn't let illegals come here and eat your animals either, but we did. So I don't know, man. This shit's just too much for me. I literally cannot fucking live in a world that is okay, and I cannot not say something anymore either. Living in a world ran by pedophiles because the movie Sin City told you it's blackmail that runs the world. Trump is being blackmailed. There's no way he's not. You don't go from putting America first and now you're a year in and ain't done a fucking thing to fix this country. All you're doing is showboat and you're doing this and doing that. Again, as a legal American citizen who voted for your fucking ass. Hey, congratulations, you did good. You didn't take the COVID vaccine. You didn't get sick. You didn't die and then be brought back to life like your sister who was a nurse when the mRNA vaccine stopped her fucking heart. No. Let's poison the medical field with poison. And never forget, they came out and said the Pfizer's employees took different vaccines than everybody else. That should be the first indication to what the fuck did you guys take that we didn't. And I really would like AI to run. I know a certain lizard that likes to play with AI, so when he hears this, I'd like to use AI to see if we can't figure out, since the pandemic, and the people that have been vaccinated that died, I'm really wondering what their political alliance was and the areas. Because I personally believe it's a bioweapon. Said it from day one. Look at all the effects we have because of it. Not one person is better. Turbo cancers and all this other crazy stuff. And now they're saying black label warnings for the COVID-19 vaccines. And again, they knew all that. Myocarditis. So yeah, whatever. That as you pay your taxes, those taxes are being used to throw legal American citizens like me off Social Security disability. You know, just like how they threw veterans out of their homes, their government subsidized homes for illegals. The very veterans who fought World War II to fight from all this bullshit that's happening. And just because you've killed them, don't think we don't know. My father was a Vietnam vet, motherfucker. We know all about the corruption inside this government and have for many, many decades. Anybody who's ever served knows how corrupt the government is, or has a family member, or had a family member. So give me your bullshit. It's all corrupt. Every politician in office today is the same one that allowed the shit we went through from 2015 to now. Or for those of you that can't do math, we'll do it real simple. We'll say 2016, so it's a solid, couple decades for them. Because I've literally seen people that can't do simple stuff. And yet, they're the future of the world. And I can work that in the situations that I am in now. I could outwork the youth of today because they're all fucking retarded. And they've allowed this to happen. They keep us at each other's throats. Christians fighting Catholics, fighting Pentecostals. And we're not the enemy. It's the other people that are coming here saying, we are here to be dominant. We are here. And they can't. And then we get rid of them with ICE, and you bitch about ICE doing their job. And again, these people are getting benefits. And I, a legal citizen, am getting thrown off of the benefits that I get, which isn't enough to even survive. Off my Social Security disability, $1,370 a month, isn't enough. A house payment, electric, and gas in 2026. Fuck, good luck getting a one-bedroom apartment, right? Not to mention jobs. Where are all these jobs? Since Trump got in 2016, he ran his dick sucker about all these jobs that he created. Where, motherfucker? They ain't here. I live in an industrial area. And guess what? They call it Little Mexico. And at the same time, there's no fucking jobs here. All the illegals that came here are going back because there's no work here. And it was better off in Mexico or other countries than it is here today. I shared a reel, and I know that was a joke. I actually talked with people who come to America legally, and they don't want to become citizens. Like, they'd rather have a work permit and then back fucking home than live here. because this shit here is even more fucked up than there. And they can come here and see their family that lives in America, make some money, and then go back home. And the whole time they're gone visiting their family members, their life continues and they're able to send money and all that shit legally. That's who did my roof. Legal immigrants that came here for jobs to work the legal way, not people that crossed the border to just drain our system. No. No, no, no. So, yeah, that's that. Welcome to Communist America. Every veteran that has fought, we lost. I'm sorry. Every veteran that died for this country, the last decade has proven nothing's gotten any better. I'm sorry you lost, not get to spend time with your families. And you sacrificed your life for a dream that is a fucking nightmare in 2026. And that is a fact, Jack, for sure. So anyway,